Years after their last debate, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are set to go head-to-head again tonight.
Plus, safety on the metro top of mind. We'll tell you where things stand on a proposal allowing the transit agency to create its own police force.
And call it a family business. Bronny James is officially heading to the Lakers to join his dad, LeBron. More on the historic move in the NBA tonight.
NBC4 News at 5 starts with breaking news.
And that breaking news, the Metro Board has just voted whether to move forward with a plan to create its own police force. Good evening, everybody. I'm Michael Brownlee in for Colleen Williams tonight.
Yes, and I'm Annabelle Sedano. Let's get right to NBC4's Karma Dickerson. Karma Dickerson has the absolute latest of what that decision was just minutes ago made. And so we, of course, are following that breaking news with Karma.
Hi there. I'm sorry. We just walked out of Metro chambers right now. Things are changing very rapidly. And we did just find out that Metro has voted unanimously to implement a Metro in-house police force. And so as we're getting this new information, we're learning about what it means. And so I'm going to bring in a person who is sort of the center of today's meeting and laying out this very elaborate plan. So first, if you could introduce yourself and tell us what this all means.
All right, I'm Robert Gummer. I'm the Deputy Chief for Assistant Security and Law Enforcement at LA Metro. What it means, it allows Metro to go in a new direction and actually look at bringing an in-house public safety department. What we looked at was 30 years of experience with contract law enforcement agencies. Recognizing and appreciating the importance that they've had to bring us to this point, but also recognizing the world has changed and we have to change with it. We looked at all of the issues impacting Metro riders and their societal issues. So what we're doing, we're heavily investing in care-based, human-centered approaches, along with what you would consider traditional law enforcement as well. The difference is will be a more connected experience, a more community-focused and more consistent focused service that's going to bring us to the next generation.
Okay, and so a little bit of context about how this plan will work. Currently, Metro contracts for law enforcement with 3 different agencies: LAPD, LA Sheriff, and Long Beach Police. And now this will, over the next 5 years, essentially say Metro will have its own police force. Now, there were some concerns from law enforcement. LA Sheriff Robert Luna says, we do law enforcement well. We know what we're doing here. It's not the time to make a change. You've got the Olympics. You've got some major events coming. What is your response to that criticism?
Oh, so I agree. There's a lot of things coming, and they do have, as I've said during the meeting, hundreds of years of experience. We hope to leverage those hundreds of years of experience and work collaboratively as we build this up. We're well aware of all of the large-scale events that are coming on. We're also aware that there's time after the events where we still have to provide service to all of our riders in the 88 cities that we currently touch. Now, when we look at still the issues impacting our region, societal issues is what we have to be able to address. It's critical if we're going to be serious about being ready for the World Cup, Super Bowl, and Olympics to address those issues now and get the necessary resources in place to do so, while also leveraging our partnerships with law enforcement, both federal, state, and local.
Okay. So last question we need to ask you is, what is next? The vote is yes to move forward on this plan, but there's still a lot of logistical questions. What are the very next steps?
The next steps is the first step. We have 5 years to do this transition. We'll start bringing together a transition team. As we talked about during the board, it's going to be full of different experts from all of industry. We'll also start the recruitment for a chief of police, which is going to be critical for this. We'll also look at, I know we discussed the Civilian Oversight Committee. We'll start growing what those foundations are going to be. So really, we're going to be taking the first steps to making this happen.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So that is the breaking news. Metro voting unanimously to create their own internal in-house police force. Reporting live, I'm Karma Dickerson, NBC4 News.
All right, that's a big change. Thank you very much for that, Karma. It's a rematch 4 years in the making.
That's right. President Biden and former President Trump are set to face off for their first debate of this election cycle. It's historic and consequential. A sitting president taking on the former president, both looking to win over voters.
NBC4's Conan Nolan joins us live in the newsroom with what to expect tonight. Conan.
That's right. Keep in mind what is about to happen tonight, within an hour now, is easily the most important event of the 2024 election so far and may end up being the key moment of the entire campaign, with the election 5 months away. Both candidates have a lot